Dear students, welcome back to the second semester BSc Physics class. In this session, we shall discuss about entropy of an ideal gas and entropy of steam and mixtures. So far, in our previous discussions, we have discussed about the concept of entropy, the measure of change in entropy, and the second law of thermodynamics and entropy, etc. In this session, we shall discuss about, in particular, the entropy of an ideal gas and the entropy of steam and mixtures. Here we will be going to derive expressions for entropy of an ideal gas in terms of pressure, temperature and volume, and in combination of these, and also we will be going to derive expressions for entropy of steam as well as entropy of mixture of ideal gases. Now let us derive expression for entropy of an ideal gas. For this, let us consider a unit volume or unit mass of a gas, that is 1 gram mole of an ideal gas is taken, which occupies a volume V at a pressure P and temperature T. Let dQ be the amount of heat supplied to the gas, and then according to the first law of thermodynamics, the amount of heat dQ supplied to the gas will be equal to dQ is equal to du plus dW. The amount of heat supplied dQ is utilized for the increase in internal energy du as well as external work done by the gas dW. Here du and dW can be expressed as du is equal to Cv dt and dW is equal to Pdv, where Cv is the molar specific heat constant, molar specific heat at constant volume, and dt be the rise of temperature and dV be the change in volume. Then du and dW will be expressed like this. Substituting the values of du and dW in the equation 1, which was given by the first law of thermodynamics, we get dQ is equal to Cv dt plus Pdv. Now, if S is the entropy per unit mass of the gas, we can write S is equal to integration of dQ by T. As the gas absorbs some heat dQ, there will be change in the entropy of the gas. Therefore, this change in entropy of the gas can be represented as the integration of dQ by T. That will be written as integration of 1 by T into Cv dt plus Pdv. So, where this expression is got from the substitution for dV. Hence, we get the expression for the entropy of an ideal gas, S is equal to integration of Cv into dt by T plus integration of P by T into dV. We can also calculate the entropy S in terms of different thermodynamic variables. Now let us calculate or derive an expression for the entropy of the ideal gas in terms of temperature and volume. Let us consider for a perfect gas, the equation of the perfect gas or the ideal gas is equal to PV equals to RT. We can rewrite this equation PV equal to RT as P by T is equal to R by V, and we can substitute for S by the equation of the perfect gas. It becomes S is equal to integration of Cv into dt by T plus integration of P by T dV. We get S is equal to integration of Cv into dt by T plus integration of R into dV by V. That is equal to Cv into log T to base E plus R into log V to base E plus constant. On integrating the above, we get this result. As per Mayer's equation or the Mayer's relation, Cp minus Cv is equal to R. Therefore, we can replace R in the above equation by Cp minus Cv, where Cp and Cv are the specific heat at constant pressure of the gas and specific heat at constant volume of the gas respectively. Hence, the above expression becomes S is equal to Cv log T plus Cp minus Cv into log V plus constant. This is the expression for the entropy of the ideal gas in terms of temperature and volume. Now, let us derive or rewrite the expression for the entropy of an ideal gas in terms of temperature and pressure. For this, let us consider the same perfect gas equation PV is equal to RT. This can be rewritten as V is equal to RT by P, and we have PdV plus VdP is equal to RdT, or we can write PdV is equal to RdT minus VdP. Substituting this in equation 3, we get S is equal to integration of Cv into dt by T plus RdT minus VdP divided by T, that is equal to integration of Cv into dt by T plus RdT by T minus V into dP by T. Next, we will get by simplifying the equation and substituting for 1 by T is equal to R into R divided by PV, for PV is equal to RT, and also in the subsequent steps by equating R for Cp minus Cv, we get the expression as S is equal to Cp into log T minus Cp minus Cv into log P plus constant. This is the expression for the entropy of an ideal gas in terms of temperature and pressure. Next, we shall see the expression for entropy in terms of pressure and volume. Now let us consider the same equation of ideal gas PV is equal to RT. From this, T is equal to PV by R, and taking the derivative we get dt is equal to PdV plus VdP divided by R. Substituting these values in equation 3, we get S is equal to integration of Cv into dt by T plus integration of P by T into dV. We get S is equal to integration of Cv into PdV plus VdP divided by RT plus PdV by PV into R. Here we have substituted for dt in the above equation and also for P by T. Next, the expression becomes integration of Cv into PdV plus VdP divided by PV plus R into PdV by PV. This will be is equal to integration of Cv into dV by V plus dP by P plus Cp minus Cv into dV by V. We will get integration of Cv into dP by P plus Cp into dV by V. So finally, we will get the expression for the entropy of an ideal gas in terms of pressure and volume as S is equal to Cv into log P to the base E plus Cp into log V to the base E plus a constant. So in this way, we can derive the expressions for the entropy of an ideal gas in terms of pressure, volume and temperature, and in combination of these things. It is very easy for calculating the entropy using these equations. Next, we shall look into the entropy of steam. In order to calculate the entropy of steam, we have to consider the process of conversion of ice into water and water into steam. In this process of conversion of states of the water into the steam, we can get expressions in 3 steps. That is, the change in entropy for the process of conversion of ice into water, where the latent heat of fusion of ice is involved at some temperature, and the change in entropy for the process of water getting the temperature from 0 to 100 degrees Celsius before it going to steam. Here the specific heat of water is involved, and in the last step, in the conversion of water to steam at the same temperature 100 degrees Celsius, the latent heat of vaporization is involved. By calculating the change in entropy in all these 3 steps and taking the summation of these 3, we will be arriving at an expression which gives us the entropy of the steam. So let us look into this. Consider a process where ice at temperature T1 Kelvin is converted into steam at temperature T2 Kelvin. The change in entropy in this process can be calculated. If a substance of mass m and latent heat L to convert into another state where temperature remains constant during change of state. The change in entropy is given by delta S is equal to m into L by T, where m is the mass of the substance and L is the latent heat and T is the temperature. If a liquid of mass m and specific heat C is heated from T1 to T2, the temperature T1 to T2, then the change in entropy for this process is given by delta S is equal to m into C into log to the base of E of T2 divided by T1. So we can use these two expressions in calculating the change in entropy in different steps. Now, the change in entropy during the process of conversion of ice into the steam is given by three steps. That is delta S1, that is equal to delta S of ice from 0 degree Celsius to water at 0 degree Celsius, that is equal to m into Lf by T1, where m is the mass of the substance and Lf is the latent heat of fusion and T1 is the temperature of the conversion of ice into water, that is 0 degree Celsius in this case. Next, delta 2 is equal to delta S, that is the change in entropy for the conversion of water at 0 degree Celsius to water at 100 degree Celsius. In this process, some specific heat of water is taken into consideration. Hence, the expression will be given for this process as m into C into log to base E of T2 by T1, where T1 is 0 degree Celsius and T2 is 100 degree Celsius in this case. Next, delta S3 is next step, which involves the change in entropy for the conversion of water at 100 degree Celsius to steam at 100 degree Celsius, which involves the latent heat of vaporization LV. Hence, this will be is equal to m into LV by T2, where T2 is 100 degree Celsius in this case. Now, by summing up all these three, we get an expression for the calculation of entropy, that is the total entropy delta S is equal to m into Lf by T1 plus mc log to base E of T2 by T1 plus m into Lv by T2. So this is the expression for the change in entropy in a process where ice at temperature T1 Kelvin is converted into steam at temperature T2 Kelvin. Next, we shall look into the entropy of the mixture of ideal gases. Here also we are going to derive an expression for the entropy of mixture of ideal gases. The total entropy of a mixture of gases is the sum of the partial entropies. The partial entropy means what? The partial entropy of one of the gases of mixture is the entropy that the gas would have if it is occupied the whole volume alone at the same temperature. Now consider N1, N2, N3, etc. moles of perfect gases mixed up in a volume V at the same temperature T. So these N1, N2, N3 are referred for the gases named as 1, 2, 3, etc. Let P1, P2, P3, etc. be the specific heats of the gases. These gases numbered 1, 2, 3 at constant volume. Then the entropy of the mixture is given by, so here for all the gases numbered 1, 2, 3, etc., we have to add the entropy of each and every gas, such as S is equal to N1 into CV1 log to base E of T plus R into log to base E of T by P1 plus K1, plus for the second gas N2 into CV2 into log T plus R log T by P2 plus K2, plus for the third gas N3 into CV3 plus log T plus R into log T by P3 plus K3, etc. So this should be done for n number of gases. The summation of all these can be written as S is equal to summation of Ni into CV1 into log to base E of T plus R into log to base E of T by Pi plus Ki, where I denotes the numbers from 1 to n. Now P1 is equal to N1 into RT by V and P2 is equal to N2 into RT by V. P3 is equal to N3 into RT by V, and so on. By Dalton's law of partial pressures, we can write P is equal to P1 plus P2 plus 3 etc. That is equal to RT by V of N1 plus N2 plus N3 etc. Or it can be written as P is equal to RT by V into summation of N. This gives P1 is equal to C1 into P, P2 is equal to C2 into P, P3 is equal to C3 into P, etc. Where C1, C2, C3 are the concentrations of gases 1, 2 and 3 respectively. From this we will get the entropy of the mixture. The expression is S is equal to summation Ni into Cvi into log to base E of T plus R into log to base E of Ti by Cip plus Ki. This is about the entropy of mixture of ideal gases.